Marvel's She-Hulk was a complete production disaster in every sense of the word. So let's talk about multiple things that went wrong literally from the moment that the series was greenlit. So Marvel Studios was committed to producing She-Hulk and having it be a huge part of the MCU. But right from the start, when they started hiring people, things went very south, as brand new reports have shed light on the development of the script. First and foremost, there were scripts that were written, and they were intended to be sort of arcs. One of them was supposed to be the origin arc, but that was supposed to take place all the way towards the back end of the season, and that's how it was written. During the production of the series, Marvel Studios realized this doesn't work. People need to see her origin early on so we can get to the rest of the series, so they bumped it forward right into the first episode, which caused a bunch of issues with the rest of the script, and of course the people involved with production designs, with directing and all that. But it gets even worse, as many of these changes were made late in the production period, and they were made so late that at some point only weeks were given to change things around, meaning that visual effects artists had to work overtime to reshuffle, and sometimes they were told that what they were doing might not even make it into the final episode, as they don't know the episode count yet, they weren't fully committed to what they announced, and they weren't even sure if they were going to be keeping up with the same runtime for the series, what the intent was, and at some points even what vibe they were going for. And to make matters worse, Marvel Studios decided to offload a lot of things, including things that could have been done on set, to the visual effects artist, where they had to work overtime to fit She-Hulk into more scenes. Sometimes they didn't even know what scenes would be using what assets, and they were literally working down to the wire at some point. Sometimes a shot was incomplete, but they were told just move on to the next one, it's good enough. And by all accounts, this was allegedly all the work of somebody we've talked about before, which is Victoria Alonso, who was used as a scapegoat, but it would have been her, but also the orders coming down from the top, aka Kevin Feige and the heads of Disney. So what it sounds like is that literally everything just sort of fell apart very, very quickly once this series sort of ballooned in terms of how much they were looking to spend and how much it was actually going to cost.